Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, my name is Erica. I am a self-taught makeup artist and we are going to start with another look today. This one's gonna be a little different. So it's gonna be more of like a sunset look and we're gonna throw in a super glittery lip. So I know a lot of people don't really like the whole bold lip with the bold eye, but I'm all about that. I love bold looks. I feel like your face is a canvas, so use it. So we're gonna get right into it. I'm gonna go ahead and start off with my brows. So I'm gonna go in with my Ebony Dip Brow from Anastasia Beverly Hills. And I'm also gonna go in with my angled brush from Morphe in the number M165 if you guys need that. We are gonna start by just shaping our brows. All right, now that we got our brows pretty much etched out, we're gonna go in with our brow tint and shaper. This is the same exact one that I used in my last video. This is called La Butte Fatale. And I am gonna go in with that and just kind of set these hairs in place. So let's go ahead and shape these up with our Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. Love this stuff. You're gonna see me using this multiple times throughout this video. I also was using this in my last video as well, and I told y'all that I might end up using this concealer pretty much every day, and I actually have, and I'm glad. I was struggling between this one and the Fenty Beauty one because I love the Fenty one so much, but I really like this concealer as well. It is really nice. It's a little bit watery, but I actually like that. It's not bad at all. Now that we have our brows out of the way, we're gonna go ahead and get right into our eyes. So again, we're gonna do more of a sunset look. I love the sunset, like the oranges, the reds, and the yellows. I love how they just come together. So we're gonna go in with our Born This Way concealer once again, and we are gonna put that right onto our eyelid to give us a nice base. And then we'll blend that out with a beauty blender. Today, I am going to be using one of my favorite palettes of all time, and it is the James Charles palette with his collab with Morphe. I like this palette because it has so many colors that you can use. Literally, you can use this for just about anything. It has everything. Some people don't like it, but I do. I mean, I just love the varieties in here. So we're gonna be making our sunset with these, and then also we're gonna go in with a Jackie Aina palette too with Anastasia Beverly Hills, just to use. I think I'm only gonna use one shade out of there. She has the perfect shade for like a darker color, like a darker brown. It's Credit, so we'll go in with that afterwards. So the first color that we're gonna go in with is this red shade right here. We're gonna darken it up a little bit with the shade in the Jackie Aina palette just to give us that deeper red look, and then we're gonna ombre it up with a few of the lighter colors here. So I'm gonna go in with this brush by Farrah Brushes. There's no number on it, but it's kind of like a flatter brush, but it's a lot more dense, so we're gonna be able to pack that color on there. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that red. Oh my gosh, look how pigmented that red is. This is gonna be amazing. Okay, so we are going to pack that red right here, right on our crease area first. Oh my goodness, that red is everything. Just keep packing everything. And I'm gonna do the same thing to this eye. Y'all know how I work. I like to work on both eyes at the same time. Don't act brand new. Now I am going to go in with my Morphe M167 brush. It's a little flat brush that I like to use. And I'm gonna go in to my Jackie Aina palette. And I'm gonna go into Credit. And I am going to apply that right on top of that red. So that way it darkens it up a little bit and we get more of that deep color. We are going to apply the orange from the James Charles palette right on top of this shade right here. Now that we have that orange shade laid down, I'm gonna take that same brush without applying anything else and gently just blend that orange and that red and brown into each other. Not bad, ladies, not bad. He has a super bright yellow shade in here. Yellow can go either way. There are some yellows that are they're not very pigmented, so they can look really ashy and weird. But there are some yellows that are really, really nice and they show up really well. So we'll see how that works. So we're gonna go into that yellow shade. Doesn't look bad at all. And we're gonna put that yellow right on top of the orange. So we're gonna put that yellow right here. Keep in mind, you may have to go back in with your orange and really build up the colors again. And that's perfectly fine. Like, I definitely think I'm gonna go back in with that orange, because when you add more colors on, you tend to lose other colors. So just keep that in mind. Love how it's coming together. It looks so good. Go in with that red again. Then I'm gonna go in with that brown. Then we're gonna go in with the orange. And finally, we'll go in with our yellow. All right, y'all, not too bad. Okay, finally, to bring our base colors all together, I like to go in with a fluffy brush that has absolutely no product on it. So that way you can just give everything a good blend, make sure everything is seamless. So literally just going over it like that. And you don't want to do it too much because you don't want the colors to come out muddy and kind of mud together. You really just want them to just blend together. So I just give it a quick little blend, make sure everything looks good, and I'm really happy with how that turned out. So now we are gonna go ahead and get into this cut crease of ours. So I'm gonna go in with my P. Louise base. This is a miracle. This P. Louise stuff is amazing. So what we're gonna do is cut our crease up. There are different methods to cutting your crease. Once you become a little bit more advanced in makeup, which I'm still learning a little bit myself, people can do them like it's no tomorrow. So me, when I cut my crease, I like to take my brush and just kind of measure. I like to start right here at the top first and then work my way down. To cut my crease, I like to use the Morphe M167 brush. It's the same one that we use to apply the dark brown on top of our red, but I like to use this to cut my crease because I like how round it is, and also it's very precise. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply some product to the brush. And makeup, you get messy. So I'm gonna just take it on both sides and just squeeze it together, so that way the brush is really, really, like, it's flat, like super flat. So this is all I'm doing. I'm taking the product and just kind of squeezing it together, just so that way it doesn't go anywhere while I'm cutting, so that it ends up kind of looking like that, so that it's nice and flat, like so. And now you have a perfect cut crease brush. And what I'm gonna do, I need a smaller mirror. And again, I'm gonna start right below that color. And I'm just gonna take it down. And I'm kind of tapping it. I'm not really using swiping motions. Some people do, but I like to tap. like that. That is a good one. Now the tricky part with doing a cut crease is making them match. That to me is the hardest part. Now that we've got our cut creases done and we can breathe, I'm gonna go ahead and just dab at the product to make sure that it is nice and dry. We're gonna go ahead and go back in with that red that we used on the lid and credit. And we're gonna create kind of a halo eye in the middle. So this is gonna be really, really cool. I'm really excited for this. We are just gonna dab that here first. So I'm contemplating on if I want to do a blue or if I want to do yellow in the middle. And I'm really, really kind of thinking about doing blue. Yeah, let's do blue. Y'all, this look is bomb. I like it a lot. Cute! So y'all know this eye look wouldn't be complete without a lovely, big, bold, black liner. So I'm gonna go in with my Wet n Wild Mega Liner eyeliner. If you don't have this eyeliner, I suggest that you go pick it up right now. I don't care what you're doing, go get it. Let's get this mascara on. And we are gonna throw on some lashes. These lashes that I'm gonna put on are from my up and coming lash line, so be on the lookout for that. So we're gonna let those dry for just a little bit, and then we'll go ahead and prime our face. So I'm going in with my Benefit for Professional primer. And our lashes should be dry by now, so we'll go ahead and go in with those. There's just something about lashes that just make you look, I'm telling you. All right, let's go ahead and head in with our foundation. So this foundation, of course, is from Fenty Beauty, and it is in the shade 330. We're gonna go ahead and go in with that all over our face. And I did about 3 pumps on my hand. So I don't really like to go in with foundation on my nose because it gets a little cakey. So I like to go ahead and blend everything else out first and then take the remaining right through here. So we're gonna go back in with our Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and we're gonna put that right underneath our eye. And I'm just gonna blend that out with a little Real Technique sponge. Who that? And then we'll go ahead and go in with our contour. So, like I said in my last video, I use a dark contour. I love how it finishes on me. So, Don't get all crazy on me in the comment section, please and thanks. And you see that I'm blending in an upward motion. So that way you want to lift your cheeks. You don't want them to sag. No saggy cheeks in 2020, please. And let's set our concealer. So I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline New York Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. Love this stuff, I can't even lie. The drugstore brands are definitely doing a thing when it comes to their products. So I'm not mad at it. And on top of that, I can fall on a budget when it comes to makeup. So again, I'm A-okay. So I'm gonna go in with one of my Real Techniques brushes and I'm gonna go ahead and dab a little bit in, but I'm gonna knock a lot of it off so it doesn't look a little cakey under here. And we're just gonna dab that on. And look at that finish, y'all. Woo! I'm gonna go ahead and just hit the sides of my face here with some bronzer, just so that I look a little bit more warm. But the thing that I like about the contour that I use is it does kind of warm up my face a little bit already, so we don't have to use as much bronzer. So again, this is by Complex Culture and one of my favorite bronzer brushes of all time because I love the way that it hugs my face. And then my bronzer that I'm using right now, of course, is by Fenty Beauty, and it's in the shade Caramel Cutie. And I love this bronzer. Look at that. Look at that. We'll go in with some blush. But before I do that, let's finish up the eyes first. So what I'm gonna do is go in with a smaller blending brush, something kind of like this. This is from Farrah Brushes, and I'm gonna hit the bottom lash line with that darker brown from the Jackie Aina palette. That's in the shade Credit. And let me get my little mirror here. And we are just gonna push that up against our bottom lash line. And this brush is also from Farrah Brushes. It's a smaller blending brush. I'm gonna go in with the red shade from the James Charles palette. And I'm gonna just gently blend right on top of that brown. We're gonna blend this out with a brush that has absolutely no product on it. So that way we get a little bit more of a gradual effect. Ooh, wrong brush. Then I'm also gonna go in with that yellow, and we're gonna dab that right here on top of that brown. Let's do a blue liner on our lower eyelid. I don't want to do too much, but I really feel like this will take our look to the next level. So let's do it. Let's do it. Love it. And by the way, this is the LA Girl Shockwave Neon Eyeliner in electric blue, like electric. I think it's just called electric. And the thing I like about these is they're only $5 on lagirl.com. I like that. Okay. So now we'll go ahead and go in with some blush. So I'm gonna go in with my blush from Mary Kay. This blush is in the shade Old Berry. I love putting my blushes up my cheekbones a little bit now. I know we were always taught to put it right here, but I kind of like my blush going up. I feel like it kind of brightens and brings your face up a little bit, which I'm all for that. I'm gonna put a little mascara on our bottom lashes. So I'm gonna use a different highlighter today. The highlighter that I'm gonna go in with is by City Color. It's the Glow Pro Stellar Iridescent Highlight. So I'm interested in this because, as you can see, it has a little bit of a reflective thing going on. So I'm curious to see how this is gonna look. This is what it looks like in the pan. So it doesn't really look like anything, but it looks kind of blue. But I just don't want to end up looking like an alien. So we'll see how this works. So I'm gonna go in with a little bit on my highlight brush. Oh, that's cool. Okay, I like this. This is neat. Okay, it kind of gives me a little bit of a, it does kind of give me like a intergalactic vibe to it, but a cute one. Like not anything so, I like that. Oh, ooh, okay. I don't want to use too much of this though, because of the color that it is. I don't want to overdo it. So I think that is just enough. But I like that a lot. Okay. So now I am excited to get into this whole lip that we're gonna do. So this lip is literally going to be all glitter. So I'm curious of how this is going to look and how this is going to come out, but I don't care. This is what we're here for. So I'm not even gonna go in with a lip liner or anything. We're just gonna go in with straight glitter. What I'm gonna do first though is I am going to apply some glitter glue to my lip. This glitter glue is by NYX, by the way. I'm a little nervous of how this is gonna come out. Just a little bit. Here goes nothing, guys. So this is also a glitter by NYX. Really, really pretty. Okay, I like this a lot more than I thought I was gonna like it. I thought it would be, I mean, it's cute and I love it. I like it the more and more that I look at it. Okay. All right, so finishing touches are going to be just a little bit of spray. So this is my MAC Fix Plus. And then we're gonna take our foundation brush and just dab that into our skin. I just had to add a little bit of glitter to the eye. I feel like that it needed just a little bit, and I'm glad that I did because it goes really well with the lips. I just want to add it just in the inner corner. Yeah, I like that. All right, y'all. So this is the final look. I hope that you guys enjoyed yourselves. Once again, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and please subscribe. So again, if you have anything that you want me to do, I love doing different looks. I love putting myself out there. So let me know in the comments what you would like me to do next. I'll see you in the next video.